Hey folks, Miles Seekers, and as promised, I'm going to share with you how to become a paid professional online marketer. Folks, you know there's a difference. Many people jump online, actually they jump online every single day, and they're having problems in their business. Or, let me take a step back. Is it a business? Are they really conducting themselves as a professional marketer? Or are they conducting themselves as an amateur? Folks, I want to share something with you. Amateurs continue buying product after product, joining course after course, joining company after company, and they're not achieving results. Folks, the nonsense needs to stop. And I'm telling you right here and now, you can stop the nonsense if you decide, if you make a decision, guys, to become a paid online marketer. So Miles, you say, well, Miles, how do you do that? Miles, I've been watching you and I've seen you've had some great results online. That's you. But Miles, I'm talking about me. Okay, I've heard enough about you, Miles. Let's talk about me. Well, let's talk about you. So you want to know, how do you become a paid professional marketer? And folks, I'm here to tell you that it's really 3 simple steps. And guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to make it sound more complicated than what it is. And I'm not going to make it sound easier than what it is. I'm going to tell you straight that I believe, the way I built my business, 3 simple steps. So let's talk about online marketing and how people are able to get some crazy, extraordinary results online. Number 1, guys, you need to find a niche. You need to decide on what niche, what playground do you want to play in? What industry do you want to build your business in? And when I talk about a niche, guys, it's very simple. Again, I'm talking about an industry. It could be make money online, which I love. It could be health and fitness, which I love. It could be weight loss. It could be cosmetics. It could be a nutritional product, whatever. But you need to decide on a niche, guys. That's number 1. Let's keep it very simple, all right? And when I talk about niche, which a lot of people don't talk about, what is really a niche, guys? We throw these terms around, but what is a niche? A niche is something that people are wanting, not necessarily needing. Folks, think about this. You and I, we have a lot of things that we need. You know, we need air to breathe, we need water to drink, we need food to eat. We need those things. But when I'm talking about a niche, guys, when I'm talking about a specific niche, I like to look for something that people want. You follow me? Not necessarily need, but they want. But I like to take it a step further. I want to just be sure. I'm looking for a niche that people want. They have these wants, but then there's also a need. So when you put that want and that need together, folks, magic things happen. Let me give you an example. For example, let's talk about the car industry. So most of us, depending on where you live, what country you live in, unless you live in New York, you can just take a cab, but we need cars. We need cars to get around. We need cars to get back and forth to work. We need some form of transportation, all right? Now think about this. You may need a car, but do you really need a Rolls Royce? Do you really need a Lamborghini? So then answer this question for me. Why are people, and folks, it may not be you, but there are a lot of people purchasing these luxury cars. These people don't necessarily need a Lamborghini. They don't necessarily need a Rolls Royce. They want it. For example, let's take watches. I love watches, by the way. I can certainly go out and buy you a $20 Timex watch. Will probably last for 10 or 20 years. Why do some people go out and purchase a Rolex? Hey, a watch is a watch. It's because those Rolex buyers, purchasers, they want that watch. They want how that watch makes them feel. They want the prestige of having a Rolex on their wrist, a $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 watch. And I can go out and get you a watch for $19.95. We'll do the same thing. So again, we are looking for people that have wants. They want certain things. They want to lose weight. They want to make money online. And also, maybe they have a need to do it. Maybe it's a health reason why they need to lose weight. Maybe they're in a desperate situation where they're about to lose their job and they need to do something else, which is why They've decided to jump online, okay? So that's good for you and I. So it's about finding a niche where there's wants and there's needs, and I can certainly work with you and show you how to do that. Now, number two, let's go to number two. Number one was a little long because number one is very, very, very important to get down your niche. Number two, finding a product within that niche. And you know what? We're going to follow along with the same philosophy. You just don't want a product that you think people need. You may be trying to shove it down their throat and telling them, you need this, you need to buy this, you need it. You want to select a product that people want. They want it. You know, yes, they need it, but in their mind, they want this thing. They're attracted to it. And I can certainly share with you how I find those type of people in my particular online business. That's number two, selecting your product. So number three is very, I don't want to say simple, but it's really common sense when somebody breaks it down for you like I'm going to right now. Number three is finding prospects, finding people who are wanting what you have. Folks, I'm telling you, it makes the sales process so easy, so relaxed. You know, you are no longer having to ice skate uphill. Trust me, it's very difficult. I tried it when I was a child. You're no longer having to ice skate uphill. You are matching up people that are wanting what you have. If you've joined, for example, a network marketing company, or you're promoting a certain affiliate product online, I'm telling you folks, you don't know who they are, okay? But there are people out there looking for what you already have. So it's your job as a marketer to become a matchmaker. Folks, I'm going to share something with you. Many of you know I'm a former real estate investor. I have a background in real estate. I'm actually a licensed agent. I don't practice anymore. And I'm also a former real estate investor. So I struggled in real estate for many years, you know, just trying to flip houses. Folks, let me tell you something. It's not as easy as what you see on TV. It's certainly not. I have a lot of friends that are real estate investors. But I stumbled upon a strategy called wholesaling. Now, this strategy is pretty cool, guys. I was able to take this strategy and apply it to my online business right now, which I believe is part of the reason, you know, why I've been successful. So let's talk about wholesaling real quick. Let me give you a little example. Wholesaling is when an investor or whoever goes out and finds a property, a property that other investors, buyers are looking for. And what we'll do, we'll negotiate a really low price on this property. You know, we'll get it for like, you know, 65 or 50 cents on the dollar. So now that we've negotiated this property at a low price, we can turn around and sell that property to a buyer investor at a higher price. Now, here's what's cool about wholesaling that I really fell in love with. You know, I fell in love with that part of the business. Now, these properties that I would go out and find, you want to know something? I never owned the properties. I never closed on the property. I never settled on the properties. My end buyer actually closed on the property. So you say, how did you do that, Miles? Isn't that illegal? No, it's not illegal. Here's what I did. I locked up the property. I put the property, what we call, under contract. I would get into a contract with the owner where I had a right to purchase the property or I had a right to actually close on the property, but I never did. What I was buying is the contract. This is really cool, guys. I was buying that piece of paper. So I would lock the property. I would lock the property up. I would put it on the contract. Now, by law, I had a right to purchase that property or close on it. So what I would do is I would flip my contract. Aha! I wasn't flipping houses, folks. I was flipping contracts. And who was I flipping that contract to? I was flipping that contract to hungry buyers, other investors that were looking for what I had. Did you catch what I just said? I would have put a property on the contract, okay? I would lock it up. Okay, I wasn't planning on buying the property, but I would put it on the contract, I would lock it up. And at the time I did that, at the time I signed my name, I had no buyer. Yes, there's some risk involved in that, but when you have a product or service that people are already looking for, it dramatically cuts down your risk. And I will tell you, I never got stuck with a property that I couldn't move because I bought it properly and I knew there was a line of hungry buyers looking for what I had. And also, did you know, I had a list of buyers. I had built a list. Something we teach in online marketing. I had a subscriber list of buyers. So when I found a property and I put it on a contract, all I would do is send an email to my list. And I know these guys and gals were already looking for properties. And you know what? I usually had 4 or 5 people offering to buy that property from me. And of course, I would simply take the best offer. Folks, did you hear what I just said? That's how you need to treat your online business. Find the niche, find the product, and then find the people, be able to identify the people that are looking for what you have. This way, you don't got to convince people to join your deal. You don't have to convince people to join your network marketing company. You don't have to convince people to buy your widget. Guess what? They were already looking for it. Your job as a professional marketer who's going to get paid is to become a matchmaker. Now, there's certain traffic strategies and skills that you need to know in order to match these people up. Same skills, same type of skills I had to learn in the real estate industry. But now we're talking about online marketing. And I want to submit to you that the way you can do this, which most people are not doing, by the way, folks, you probably heard this term before, so let me throw it out. Those people that we are finding playing matchmaker, they're out there on cyberspace, they're called traffic. So when you hear somebody talking about traffic generation, guys, we're just talking about people. We're talking about finding visitors, attracting those visitors to our website, which is our online virtual store. So very simple. Number one, guys, I think is very important in order to become a paid professional marketer. I'm going to say it again. Paid professional online marketer, you need to get educated. Most people are not educated. They jump online, they buy a product or service, and it's just information overload. And they're not really being educated. That's why I'm so excited, folks, and I wanted to make this video for you. Because many of you know, or if you don't know, I am already a member of High Traffic Academy. I'm one of the original members of High Traffic Academy. I'm a certified partner, and I'm also a master marketer within High Traffic Academy. If you don't know what I mean by master marketer, you'll certainly find out. Oh, and I also want to let you know, if you haven't heard the buzz going around the industry, High Traffic Academy, folks, has been revamped. We are now High Traffic Academy, 3.0, folks, and here's what it's all about. It's all about education, guys. I'm telling you, that's what separates people that jump online. No, I'm not going to jump again. That's what separates people that jump online from not having results, from all of a sudden turning their business around and start having results. Folks, I'm not talking about being an amateur. I'm not talking about marketing online as a hobby or doing it on the weekends. Excuse me, guys. No, I'm talking about, again, becoming a professional paid online marketer. Folks, that takes education. I will tell you right now, and I've looked all over, there is nothing out there like High Traffic Academy. We are the first and only online education platform for online marketers, for entrepreneurs, for affiliate, network, CPA, whatever you want to do. For people that, for example, maybe you just bought your first computer today. You don't know anything about computers, but you heard about this opportunity, this thing called making money online, and you thought it would be cool. You'd like to become part of that. You'd like to make money 24/7, whether you're sleeping or not. Have customers all around the world. I get it. I was that way too about 3 years ago, and it's pretty cool to be able to do that. But I'm going to tell you, you need to get educated first. And that's where most marketers are failing. They're just buying stuff. A lot of times it's the blind leading the blind. Don't let me get started with that. But again, it's about getting educated, about having a real structure. And by becoming a member of High Traffic Academy, I guarantee you, you will be provided with the best education there is out there. For example, I myself, I've actually built my own little community within iTraffic Academy, my own team. Although when you join iTraffic Academy, of course you're part of our community at large. But I decided to take a step further. I decided to build my own team. We're called the Ninja Traffic Academy team within iTraffic Academy, where we work together as a team. We hold each other accountable. And I also work with you, if you decide to work with us, I work with my team members one-on-one, which is something you really can't find on the internet unless someone is charging you $1,000 or $5,000 to work with them one-on-one. As a member of my team, I will work with you one-on-one at simply no charge. Your only cost would be, as far as joining High Traffic Academy, your enrollment cost. So again, I'm excited about this. You know, I've looked around on the internet and I see it, I hear. People contact me almost every day via Facebook, via Skype, via email. And they've spent a ton of money. They bought all kinds of products, but yet they're not succeeding. And I'm telling you it doesn't have to be that way if you make a decision to get educated. Question for you. What if when you join something, may not be High Traffic Academy, or you bought something, and someone laid out for you a 14-day plan, how to make your first $100, $500, $1,000, what have you, how to make your first income online? What if you had a structured 14-day, for example, day 1, you do this. Day 2, you do this, and I'm going to hold you accountable. Day 3, you do this. By the time you get the day 14, you will have made, if you follow instructions exactly, and you implement and take action, you will have made your first dollar online. What if you had that type of program? And by the way, we have that in iTraffic Academy. We call it our 14-day quick start. Now, as you're following that 14-day quick start, I'm also going to be working with you, and I'm going to hold you accountable because it's time. Folks, it's time. It's time to stop the nonsense. This is not brain surgery. I say this all the time. But you know what? It is an education. You do need to be educated. You do need to learn some strategies, some principles, develop your mindset, develop your character. You need to get educated. So I want to offer you an opportunity to work with my team and I and get educated. Get real. Get paid. You know, get educated. Become a member of High Traffic Academy. So if you want to work with us, there's not a link below. You know, I'm posting this video on social media, and I'm also sending it to you personally if you're on my list. So if you're on my list, contact me. Reply back to this email. Let's talk about how we can work together and we can build your business together. If you're watching this via social media, contact me. Contact me via my email address. My email address, which is probably below this post, is miles@ninjatrafficacademy.com. You can also respond to me via private message right here on Facebook. And again, everything I do, folks, is very strategic. And as a member of my team, I'm going to also teach you how to become a strategic marketer, which is why I'm not posting a link below this video. I'm only looking for people that are serious. I'm not looking for people that just want to opt in. You know, they just want to browse my store and see what Miles is doing. I want to work with people who are serious. They're fed up with what's going on in this industry. The blind following the blind. You know, they're fed up with it. They want to get educated and finally invest their money in something where they're going to get a return. Folks, I have no problem with investing $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 in my education. And you know what? Over the years, I know I've invested probably close to $100,000 on my education, on my online education, searching for stuff, going through training, going through personal development. Folks, not saying you have to do that. Not at all. You can simply become a member of High Traffic Academy at a very, very small enrollment cost. Folks, if you're serious, again, contact me via email, contact me via Skype, contact me right here on Facebook, and let's lock arms. and let's build your business together. I'm Miles Seegers, and I can't wait to work with you and show you what it's like to get up every morning and be excited about the day and build your business as a paid professional marketer. I'll talk to you soon.